I was 23 and dating my girlfriend, who was also 23. We'd been together for 4 solid years, and I thought everything was going well until about a month before everything fell apart. She started acting really distant and weird, like something was bothering her, but she wouldn't tell me what it was. I kept trying to figure out what was going on, but she just kept brushing me off whenever I asked. Then one day, she sat me down and dropped a bombshell on me. She asked if we could have an open relationship. The second those words came out of her mouth, I knew we were done. I broke up with her right there on the spot. I know it might seem harsh, but hear me out on why I did it. When I got into this relationship, I was expecting it to be monogamous. That's just who I am. I want to be with one person, and I want them to want to be with just me too. If someone wants an open relationship, that's totally fine, but I think that kind of arrangement needs to be established from the beginning. You can't just spring that on someone after 4 years of being exclusive and expect them to be okay with it. Plus, the way she'd been acting so shady and distant for that whole month before asking made me lose trust in her completely. Even if she hadn't been acting weird, I still wouldn't have been able to trust her after she suggested opening up our relationship. It just felt like she wanted permission to do something she was already thinking about doing, or maybe already doing. So I ended things right then and there, even though it was painful and probably seemed cold to her. But I knew there was no future for us if we couldn't agree on something as fundamental as whether we wanted to be exclusive or not. After we broke up, she started bombarding me with texts and voicemails, crying and begging me to take her back. She kept saying she didn't mean it and that she made a mistake. Some of my friends, and even some of her friends, were telling me I acted too rashly, that I should have at least tried to work things out or given her a chance to explain. They said it was cruel of me to just end a 4-year relationship like that without even discussing it. This made me start second-guessing myself. Maybe I had been too quick to pull the trigger. Maybe I should have at least heard her out or tried to understand where she was coming from. But deep down, I still felt like I'd made the right choice. Then something happened that confirmed my gut feeling was right all along. I couldn't shake this nagging suspicion that she had cheated on me during that month when she was acting so strange. At first, I didn't want to know the truth because sometimes ignorance really is bliss, but the feeling kept eating at me, so I decided to do some digging. I reached out to some of our mutual friends to ask what my ex had been up to during that weird month. I wasn't expecting much, but one of her closest friends actually spilled everything. Turns out my suspicions were completely correct. She had been cheating on me with our mutual friend's cousin. I decided to message the guy on Facebook because I wanted to hear his side of the story. He wanted to meet in person, so we met up at a local pub. When I got there, he immediately apologized and explained everything. He told me he had no idea she was in a relationship with me. Get this. The day she called me crying and begging to get back together was the exact same day he found out about me and immediately broke things off with her. I couldn't fault the guy at all. He seemed genuinely sorry and really authentic about the whole thing. He even bought me drinks the entire night, which was pretty cool of him. He actually seems like a great guy, especially considering how he ended things with her the moment he found out she was taken. I won't lie, he's a handsome dude, and honestly, I joked to myself that I'd let him hook up with me just to rub it in my ex's face. But in all seriousness, finally knowing the truth gave me the closure I needed. I blocked my ex on everything: social media, phone, email, the works. I'm also gathering up all the stuff she left at my place so I can mail it back to her. That way she won't have any excuse to come knocking on my door trying to get me back. It's taking all my willpower not to leave a little note in the box with her stuff saying something like, "Mark seems nice. Too bad you lost him too." But I'm trying to be the bigger person here, even though part of me wants her to know that I know what she did. So there you have it. My instinct to break up with her immediately was absolutely right. She wasn't asking for an open relationship because she wanted to explore or anything like that. She was asking because she was already cheating and wanted to make it retroactively okay. When that didn't work and I broke up with her, she probably thought she could just go back to sneaking around with this guy. But when he found out the truth and dumped her too, suddenly she wanted me back. I'm actually grateful this all happened because it showed me exactly who she really was. 4 years is a long time to be with someone, and it hurts to find out they were capable of betraying me like that. But better to find out now than waste even more time with someone who didn't respect me or our relationship. The whole experience taught me to trust my gut. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. And when something feels off in a relationship, there's usually a good reason for that feeling. I'm glad I didn't let people convince me I was being too harsh or acting too quickly. Sometimes you have to make tough decisions fast, and sometimes those snap judgments turn out to be exactly right. Retry.